Hey guys, what's up with me, Hunnid from Prog Gang Collective, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a Tay Keith type beat. Alright, before we begin, usually his beats are like 140 BPM to like 155, so I'm going to put it at 151. So of course, since it's a Tay Keith beat, we kind of have to add that piano. I use a plugin called Keyzone Classic. It's like a very real sounding piano. There's like 5 different presets, and I use the Steinway piano. This is what I put. Something very important to know that I've actually noticed in a lot of Tay Keith beats is that his chords vary in notes. Like as you can see, this chord right here has 4 notes, this chord right here has 3, and this one just has 2, and then 4, 3, and then there's just one singular note right here, and then 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1 again. Just a different variety in like notes on this half. But yeah, it just gives like a nice feel, just like a different change in pattern, I guess. So let's move on to the 808s. A lot of Tay Keith 808s are pretty smooth and never distorted, from what I've heard. So a good 808 that I would recommend is one of Metro Boomin's 808s. Just, you know, smooth, crisp sounding, and not as distorted. His 808s usually always follow his melody. So yeah, here it is. Alright, next up is his snares. From the beats I've heard, he's literally used the same snare pattern in every single one of his beats. So here is the snares. Alright, next is the rack kick, or just kick. He uses a lot of hard kicks in his beats, so of course I had to go with the rack kick, very known kick. So yeah, here is the kick pattern. Yeah, so it just gives a lot of bounce to the beat. Alright, finally is the hi-hats. The hi-hats here, I've just made a very simple pattern, no different notes. And yeah, this is pretty much the hi-hat pattern in Look Alive. Just very simple 8th notes and then a couple of rolls here and here. So here it is. So this is what it all sounds like together. Alright, next I'm going to show you my mixer presets. For the piano, I added like a little EQ. Just took out a little bit of the lows, quite a bit of the highs, and then a little bit in the mid, and then just kind of left this up right here in between. Next, I just added a reverb to make the piano sound a lot more full. And yeah, the 808s, I added an extra EQ at the low end just to saturate it a little more, just so it just boomed just a little more. For the snares, I didn't add anything. For the kick, I just added a Fruity Love filter just so it gave it an extra sound. And for some reason, I actually liked it with the Love filter. So here is the kick without the Love filter. And then here it is with the Love filter. And then finally his hi-hats. His hi-hats are usually loud, so what I did, I added a sound godizer to just make the sound, I guess, good. And then I just put it down a little bit so it's not too loud, but it is still very noticeable. So as you can see, this can get very repetitive. So what I did, to make sure that it keeps the listener keep listening, I added a few low pass effects. 1 after each chorus and then 2 in each verse. So yeah, here it is. It kind of gives like a nice underwater effect. And then finally for the hook, I did it again, but for the entire beat. And then I kind of put the master volume a little bit down and the low filter up, just so you can actually see the change. And with the low filter, the low pass does peak a little bit and it can get a little too loud, so putting the master volume a bit down kind of controls that. Alright, finally, I know that he has like a signature transition. Of course, I couldn't find it, so I just used mine. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you liked it, please put a thumbs up, and in the comments below, tell us what artist or producer you would like to see how to make beats from them next. Yeah, and I'm Hunnid from Prog Game Collective, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.